Oh, hello! And welcome to Cooking with Sean and Joe.
Sean and Joe.
Today we'll be making, what are we making today, Sean?
We'll be making an aged peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, that's right. A delicacy. Delicacy. This was passed down by my family, generations and generations, and it is a specialty.
It is.
So let's start with the basic ingredients, shall we?
Yes.
Let's start with a plate. We're going to need a plate.
We will need a plate.
We'll get a plate.
We'll get a plate.
Alright.
Here's a plate.
This is just a basic plate.
Yes.
Microwave safe and just basic. That's all you really need.
It has a little lip on the bottom so that when you place it on the counter, it sits better and flatter.
Right. Most plates that you're going to have in your kitchen probably are not as fancy as ours. They're probably going to be more like this, plastic, and that can really work too for most of you. But in this kitchen we have the state-of-the-art materials. So next, what else will we be needing?
Well, we'll need some bread. I like white bread because there's chemicals in it that harm the human body. So we're going to go with this. We will also need peanut butter.
I do love those chemicals.
Yes, you have to.
Yes.
They aid you very well. And for our next ingredient, we were going to use jelly. We like grape squeezable jelly.
That's right. And for those of you at home, there are many kinds of jellies. We're using Welch's squeezable Concord grape jelly, but there are all kinds of different kinds, of course. Strawberry, pomegranate, blueberry, all kinds. We like this one because we're sponsored and we get it for free. We have like 1,000 of them. But for those of you at home, this will work as long as it's not, you know, expired. Anyway. Sean.
Hello.
Nice of you to still be with us here.
I try.
Sean is an expert at what we're about to be doing, which is the next step, which is spreading.
8-year veteran.
Right. So, Sean, will you please demonstrate the next step here?
Well, first we have to remove the bread from the packaging. I like to twist the package to open it. Then we remove the bread. Hopefully it's not expired. Lay it down on the plate. Usually we like to put it on the plate in halves, you know, so you can easily reach both sides of the bread and spread in an equal fashion. Next we need a knife. Thank you, my colleague. We now take the Skippy reduced fat, because we're a bunch of fat asses on this show.
May I add that there are also different kinds. What is that? You know, you want to make sure that you check the inside of your peanut butter always. You never quite know what to expect.
I hear the great pumpkin.
This Peter Pan jelly, excuse me, peanut butter, there's nothing wrong with it inside. But as I was saying, there is chunky and smooth, and we prefer smooth.
Yes. It's got a smooth taste for smooth guys like us.
That's right.
Now we're going to take the creamy, smooth peanut butter.
The not expired one.
Oh, of course.
So you got to check that label.
Yes. Yes. Don't want to have expired peanut butter. It's very bad for the bowels. Okay. Now the next step would be to take our unexpired peanut butter and apply it to the sandwich halves. We like to move in a very slow but steady pace. Half circles are the optimal movements for peanut butter spreading. We like to cover all areas, including the corners of the bread, because they are just as important as the center of the bread. Now, another little trick I learned when I was in my early years in Guam, learning how to peanut butter spread, was to put it on both halves, because although it adds to the dryness of the sandwich, it also holds the jelly in from, seeking into the bread, and that way your sandwich stays fresher for a longer period of time. So now that our sandwich is completely spread with our fantastic Peter Pan peanut butter,
next we will be squirting on the jam.
We like high concentrated jam.
Ugh. Sometimes it's hard to get it out.
Now, with the excess amount of jam we put on the sandwich, it doesn't really matter because of my two-sided peanut butter spread. Defense has been aligned for the sandwich's outer core. Now we will put the two halves together.
A slight tap.
Slight tap. Very slight. Don't want fingerprints. Fingerprints are no good. You know, you don't want police to find you. Haha. Now we're going to center in the plates and cut it. Now sometimes we might want to cut it this way, or sometimes we might want to cut it this way. It depends on what kind of mood you're in. If you're in a more square mood or a more diagonal triangular mood. I'm going to go with the square mood today.
I'm in the square mood, I would agree.
Okay, well...
I'm going to use the right side of the knife.
Using the right side of the knife
important.
is very important. So we're going to flip it around and use that. And cut it. Make sure you use the teeth of the knife, otherwise it won't cut.
And, very good. And now, this is only the first step in the aged peanut butter and jelly process. Our next step in this process is to age the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and we will be deep freezing it for 20 years. And all you have to do is put it right smack in the front of the plate, in the middle of the plate.
Middle of the plate.
It's important that it's centered so that any frost can build up on the plate and not on the sandwich.
Yes.
Don't worry about putting anything over it. That's where the flavor comes.
Flavor comes from the frost.
So we're going to put that in the freezer.
Yes.
For 20 years.
20 years. Very, very aged.
And now we'll wait.
We will wait. I'm not even wearing a watch, so we'll just have to wing it on this one.
All right. Welcome back.
Hello.
We are 20 years in the future, and as you can see, the style has changed.
Yes.
Let's take our aged peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of the freezer.
Of course, I forgot all about it. Look at that.
As you can see, it is perfectly good.
Perfectly. Perfectly aged.
Sean, why don't we try it?
Okay, you go first. As you can see, my fellow Aguanauts, he bites into it, chews it, swallows it,
That is delicious.
and enjoys it.
Well, that's all for now on this episode of Cooking with Sean and Joe. Myself. Next time, we will be making well done bagel bites.
Well done.
Until then, have a nice day.
Keep cooking.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing